What's up, you guys? It's Gianna, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you your reading of the month. Welcome, Gemini season. Long time no see. A lot has changed, including my space. I wanted to start back and kind of get used to my routine with something simple like this. Little pick a card, which is personally my favorite, and I know you guys enjoy it as well. And I'm going to start here with a little cleanse to your soul with some Yerba Santa. Now, before we get the cards in formation, I'd love for you to sit with yourself and kind of talk to your soul, see what your spirit needs. Gemini season, I feel, is all about communication. I mean, Mercury retrograde's coming up, so that's pretty intense. And we're going through the blood moon that just happened, the super flower eclipse blood moon, which was pretty intense. Sit with that for a second. Have a little lapis lazuli charging up our cards right now. I'm using the Herbal Tarot, which is all about plants and flowers, kind of fitting with the spring energy right now. Pile number one, welcome to your reading. Five of Swords, Death reversed, Page of Cups reversed. Immediately, my mind goes to a place of a conflict that's becoming particularly painful for your mental health. Maybe words were left unsaid, somebody you really care about, and you both are choosing to retreat and not apologize. Honestly, I think this is what you need to do at the moment. I think it's going to bring more clarity for you to step back, collect your thoughts, come to them in a place of wisdom and higher power. I think if you two were to resolve this issue in friends, family, or relationships, that the words wouldn't be coming from a place of your heart. I feel like it would be coming from a place of the ego, wanting to kind of get in jabs at each other, and I know that truly deep down that's not what you guys want to do. My advice to you for now is to sit with yourself and realize where you felt you could have done better, where you felt they could have done better, and why exactly you're not choosing to make change to the situation at the moment. Have you felt that their patterns aren't changing and they're bringing up things from the past? I know a particularly hard thing that we can go through is when we can't change people and we have to change ourselves. Realizing right now during this Mercury retrograde if you want this person in your life for the rest of your life, or you think this is a short-term relationship. In the near future, I do see messages and reconciliation, so I wouldn't worry about never talking to that person again. But I think truly this happened the way it did for you to sit and reevaluate the relationship itself. The cards coming after that, we have Blue Lace Agate, which is Find Your Calm. Again, perfectly fitting for the situation, kind of sitting with yourself, getting the right words in. Because of Mercury retrograde, I'm going to rephrase that. We are lacking in communication. There is miscommunication, and sometimes things are said that we don't actually mean, but they hit a soft spot in somebody else. So I'm going to want you to do things that bring you calm, whether that's yoga, whether that's eating a special food or going to the beach, something that brings you calm and not focusing so much on this person. I want you to keep your energy lower and try to surround yourself with people who bring you clarity, wisdom, and that you look up to. And of course, we have the Peacekeeper. Beautiful woman with a buffalo next to her, buffalo and a peace pipe. She is about keeping peace, obviously. The buffalo is a stronger, more intense energy, but she's keeping that to the back of her. She's not letting the anger and the feistiness and the impulsiveness take over, but instead she's taking a moment, collecting herself with her peace pipe, if you know what I mean, and letting go of the need to be right. You know, it's funny, but of course it happened this way. We have the Amazonite, which is all about peace and balance, coming in with all of these cards, trying to calm your energy. So even the cards themselves and the crystals are trying to calm your energy. For some reason, with the blue stone, I'm getting intuitive downloads for you to take a bath or surrender in some type of body of water. Oceans are great, baths with salt are great. They really cleanse the spirit and get you to a place of clarity. I think also there's a tad bit of confusion in this fight or in where you are mentally, which could have added to the aggression. I think You're not exactly happy where you are in many aspects of life, and you're trying to find balance to all of these things, but this was just the last straw and you took out the past anger on this person that you really care about. So with that, do what you will. I think the overall message here is to get calm, to trust the universe, and to let go and know that reconciliation is coming. Pile number 2, welcome my amethyst lovers. Let's see what we have today. In my reading before this, I like to mention that I keep these cards to the side because they're kind of the cherries on top. They collect everything after we read our tarot cards. Okay, here we have the Tower, the Two of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Immediately with the Tower, we're seeing an upheaval, classic. Things are changing in your life. You're starting from the bottom up, and this doesn't have to be a particularly negative experience. I know that we love to get scared and riled up when the Tower comes about, but I want you to pay attention to the places in your life that you're making significant change. I feel almost this change is fiery and much needed. I think it's in aspects of relationships. This does not have to be romantic specifically, but in a place where you hold deep connection with somebody that you love. These cards are based on herbs and flower. So as you can see, the Tower is holding the energy of garlic. Garlic is very fiery. It kills bad bacteria and it brings about good bacteria. So whatever's crashing here is a long time coming. With the Two of Cups reversed, I immediately think of a relationship that was really deep. With the 10 of Pentacles reversed, I think you're wondering if you're gonna get your happy ever after with this person. This person seemed to hold the qualities of something that you're looking for in terms of money and relationship and love and family, but now you're questioning it all due to the fact that you guys have been broken down to a very vulnerable level. And I'm gonna tell you this, if through this vulnerable level and this difficulty and this fieriness, if you're able to connect to each other, whether that's starting out by yourselves, recollecting yourself and connecting to each other again, or immediately looking towards each other through this fire, you are going to make it through. If you turn to other people for this mess that clearly involves only 2 particular people, that's where the strain is going to be built. My advice to you is to go towards each other instead of against each other. I want you to talk about the things you want, even if it's early on in the relationship, because you both know what you want. If that person that you're talking to claims that they don't know what they want, they're lying to you. They know exactly what they want. They're just afraid that they can't get it with you. So if you want this to be your person, and through the fighting, through the thick and thin, you want to rebuild with them, you need to make it known that you have these qualities. Now our cherry on top cards, here we have Iolite. Shift your money mindset. Now this is just reassuring the money, the finance, the family aspect that there is a bit of a difficulty going on, maybe with a person's attitude surrounding money. Maybe they're workaholics, maybe they're scared to lose money, maybe they don't know if they want to prioritize a relationship or money. They need to know that money is not going to bring happiness in the end. You can work all you want, you could collect all the money that you want, but truly what you're yearning for is a connection to partnership. If you're fearing partnership and trying to focus your energy on building a business and creating, it's not that this is bad for you, but you need to find a balance. Here we have She-Wolf and Autumn. Unleash the wild within, release old and reset. I want you to release old fears and habits about not having enough. Whether that be, again, a person or money. I want you to focus on your true desires. I actually think, which is interesting, sexual energy is much needed. I feel you're very pent up in that sense, and maybe you've been hurt in the past and you aren't willing to be vulnerable and be your true self. If you want to make a mark in those areas in your life, you're going to need to let go in whatever way you can, in the most comfortable ways you can at the beginning, but you're going to need to find that wild woman within, that wild man within, let go of the fear of things not working out, because that's the past. You cannot compare the past to the future. Unless you want to bring that energy again and again and be hurt over and over again, you're going to need to let go of this and channel the energy of things working out. That's the only way you're going to attract true abundance and be fulfilled and happy. Thank you, my amethyst babies. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and with that, find your inner peace and grounding and move on. Pile 3, the final pile. Welcome, my lapis lazuli babies. And here we go. As I always say, we're saving these to the end because they're the cherry on top. Four of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles, the High Priestess reversed. The energy I'm seeing here is a breakdown in communication and connection. I see a lot of love here, but I also think that surrounding your friends, family, and your workspace, there is going to be a lot of hit or miss conversations. Of course, it's Mercury retrograde. Do you expect anything less? I want you to hold on and stay centered. I want you to find balance and safety within yourself. You need to stop looking for those things in other people, because you are the one that holds the safety that you're looking for. The more balance and trust that you find within yourself, the less difficult relationships you're going to be involved in. Again, it could be platonic, it could be romantic. Right now is a time to unveil your gifts, focus on your creativity. Traditionally, with this card upright, it's going to be about sitting and waiting for things to come to you, because you're the High Priestess, so you're expecting nothing less. But with it reversed, it's really focusing on a time for action. If you want those things, go for them. Know that you deserve more than what you're receiving. I want you to stray away specifically from making decisions surrounding your relationships, and always, again, platonic or not. I want you to focus on yourself, making money, finding comfort, self-care, obviously, because right now you're not seeing clearly. With the retrogrades going on, with Gemini season, you're seeing things probably in a very fearful sense, in a sense of past resentment, feeling scared, feeling vulnerable. This seems to be a common theme for the readings. So I don't want you to make any impulsive decisions on the Four of Wands here regarding family. I think it's best to retreat and to go into hermit mode and kind of find what's floating your boat at the moment. Doesn't mean you can't be around these people or give love to these people. Just expect things to not be exactly how you want them to go. And if you show up with that mindset, making peace with what is, I think you won't be as disappointed. Here we have Amazonite, loosen your grip, and Garnet, ignite your passion. Garnet is giving me very creative work, money vibes, and I'm feeling like you're gonna feel your bliss this month with money making, creating things for yourself. We have Sage, be devoted and committed. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. This is basically reaffirming the cards that we got before. Coming to a situation with pure wisdom, not expecting much, but staying rooted in who you are and knowing what you want. A huge theme this month seems to be boundaries as well, myself included, people around me. I'm thinking that we need to focus in on what it is we really want out of life and not let anyone change that. It can be easy to be persuaded with somebody you love, but as you can see, the tons of green energy around us, this is about healing, inner healing, matters of money, creativity, really grounding our feet. If you don't do something called earthing already, I think you should. It's about taking your shoes off and really digging your feet into the soil, into the sand, whatever you have outside, and letting those chemicals, those electromagnetic fields raise into your body and truly root you. You know, grounding is an actual real scientific thing. So I would suggest getting outside, focusing more on healing and money. Just all these greens are reminding me of rebirth and things growing and potential and opportunities. I think you will be presented more opportunities the more that you let go and actually focus on things that bring you joy. So yeah, definitely, even though this is hit or miss right now, the relationships, I would let go of that expectation. And once Mercury retrograde is over, I think it will clear itself up and you will find yourself back together with those people. As always, I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for trusting me to be your reader. Gemini season might be a doozy, but the best thing that you can do is stay grounded and trust in the universe and know that you are the shit. That's it for today's video. I know it was a short one, but I'm just glad to be back. So thank you guys for watching. Much love and blessings this season.